Well, no, that I already know. That's what I'm saying. My dad's like, I like tits, and you're like, okay.
Did your mom have
big tits? Yeah. When they met, now they're at her waist, but like when they met,
isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
The big tits to go down like that.
Oh my God, her tits are I think below her waistline. Yeah.
Would you rather talk about that kind of stuff with your dad or your mom?
My mom, because I know it's upsetting to her to talk about that stuff, and she's not going to have the conversation. It's like when you're a kid and you belch at the table, and then she's like,
Yeah.
So like if I bring up something that's inappropriate, she's going to have that same reaction, and that's fun. That makes me laugh.
So it's
but with
not
my dad. He might be like, yeah, I like when they have a full bush, and you're like, Jesus,
Yeah.
Christ, man.
Okay, so it's not that you don't want your dad to have the information; it's that you don't want to connect with your dad over it.
Sexually, no. Yeah, I think probably that's like a male to male thing, where I know that there's never going to be a connection.
But you'd rather talk sexual with your mom than your dad as a son. I think that's atypical.
Yeah, because I also know she's not going to engage in the real conversation. We're not gonna be at a point where it's like, and I like this, and I like. She's gonna be like, absolutely not. Which is like, You're not really having the conversation. You're provoking.
Is there also a language thing there because like English isn't her first language?
Maybe to a degree, but I'll say it in both languages to her because I know that if I say it in Spanish, it's going to bother her even more.